Hey guys, welcome to another Plan With Me with Erica D. I need to give you a little explanation before I actually start my video today. What you are looking at here is the pre-decorating that I did several months ago, and I decided to kind of go with Christmas colors, and I went with a red and green theme. But now that I'm here, I really, honestly hate it. It just doesn't work. I have a light red at the bottom in the washi. I have a light blue over in the weekend, which I kind of like. But then the dark green I have going vertically I don't like. And then even the red and green stripes don't go with the light red that I have. And then I put those Post-its up there. You see the Post-its on every day? And they're a light green just by perchance. And I think I really like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the dark green washi, take off the green and red washi, and change it to a light green washi similar to what you see on those Post-its. So my theme will be kind of pastel, a light red, light blue, light green, but still Christmassy, I hope. So give me just a second. I'll be right back after I change that washi out. Okay, so I'm back. What I did is I took that red and green striped washi that was at the top and bottom, and I replaced it with this very light green. It's almost like the Post-its that kind of inspired this idea. Washi here. And then I took off that dark green that was on the vertical lines and replaced it with some light green as well. And this one's kind of a combination of green and blue, so it kind of goes with the light blue here. And I have a cat hair in my fingernail polish. Love that. Anyway, I'll take care of that in a minute. I think I like it better. I'm not really positive, but I'm going to go with it because I kind of like the pastel color. It just wasn't working. Like, the light color and the light color with the bold green and bold red just didn't work. So, yeah. Now, that took me the time that I would normally take to plan. So now I'm off to watch my daughter dance, and then I'll be back later, and I'll actually sit down and do the planning that goes with this. So, I'll be back. So I am now finally planning for the week of December 16th through the 22nd. This is the week before Christmas week. It's our last week of classes. I'm a public school teacher, and so this is our last week of classes. We do go all week long. At least we're supposed to. There is a snowstorm expected these 2 days. Actually, a snowstorm here and a snowstorm here. So who knows? We may not go to school the whole week, but we're scheduled to go to school the whole week. So what I have done is I have made myself a few stickers in these colors, this kind of light red, this kind of light green, and then this kind of light blue. And I know you're probably laughing going, light red? Isn't light red pink? Yeah, light red's pink, but I'm really seeing it as a red. It's just not a bold, dark, deep red. But I think if I pull a bold, dark, deep red in here somewhere, it's not going to hurt. Same with the dark green. I think I can make it work. When I pre-decorated, I marked that I was using the orange seasonal book. I'm going to have to check and see if that still works now that I kind of lightened up the color scheme and it's not so dark. But I'll pull it out and see if it works or not. So I'll put that there. I'm going to go ahead and do the easy planning first, which is these Post-its. These Post-its, we do kind of teacher dress-up days. When it gets close to Christmas, I teach music, so I teach in the elementary and the middle school. And so the two schools don't really talk to each other, and so I get two choices of dress-up days, which is kind of nice because then I can do whichever one I feel like. If for instance, Monday's dress-up day, I don't know if you can read that. For the elementary, it's Jingle Bell Day, and for the middle school, it's Apron and Cookie Exchange Day. So I could either wear something, a Jingle Bell necklace or something, or I could wear a Christmas apron. I can do both. Doesn't matter, but I do get the choice, which is, nice. So I made these stickers. This is what I've been doing. I'll show you last week. I just kind of stuck them up here and then wrote what the dress-up day was, and they just go all the way around across the top. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that in first. And I'm putting it at the top because even though I'm not, I think I'm going to go green, pink, blue, pink, green, so it kind of has some symmetry. I don't really care about symmetry all the time, but I might as well do it. Anyway, where was I? I don't remember what I was saying a second. Oh, chronologically. I'm not a strictly chronological planner, but if I can get things in chronological order on my planner, I do, just because it makes it easier to follow it. But if, as the week goes, something gets added in, I'm not going to go to the trouble to move stickers around to keep it in chronological order. I will just shove a sticker, or even just handwriting, anywhere it fits. I'm not going to get all uptight about that. So, like I said, if I can make it work, great. But if I can't, life goes on. I'm going to kind of go over this banner with this sticker. When I pre-decorated, I didn't know I was going to be doing this with my functionals, but it got cut off over here too, so I don't think it's going to take away from the aesthetic of that banner, because now it kind of matches on both sides. Now I am going to take these, and I'm just, since this is a before the pen post, I'm just going to move these up here. Hope that I keep them in the right order so that when I add the pen later, I'll just write in, you know, for instance, I'll write Jingle Bells or Apron and Cookies. So I'll just do both. All right, so that's my easy planning. And actually what I also did with that while I'm at it is I took these stickers from Pumpkin Paper Co. These are just some winter character girls that she has that I just think are really cute. I went ahead and stuck one of these on each day just because I have them. I'm going to do the little girl with coffee on Monday because, you know, it's Monday and everybody can use an extra boost on a Monday morning. And then let's, you know what, Tuesdays are hard too. Let's do this little coffee girl too. For me, I don't know about you, but for me, Tuesdays are actually harder than Mondays. I think Mondays I'm like, oh yeah, new week, I'm excited to go, let's do this thing. But by Tuesday I'm like, oh, I have to get up again. So I'd much rather do a Monday morning than a Tuesday morning, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just odd that way. So I'm just putting one of these little girls, because like I said, I have them and they're cute. I wish the Christmas tree girl was facing the other way, because I kind of want her on this side so I don't cover that banner any more than I already have. And all the rest of these have already been up there, so I'm going to have to do a repeat. So I guess it doesn't matter who I repeat, so I'm just going to do her. All right. Pardon me. These are some that I bought last year that I never made use of. To me, they felt more like memory planning, and I don't memory plan. I could put some of them though, like if this snowstorm comes, could be making a snowman. We've already put up our Christmas tree, I've already put up the Christmas lights. That could go with that. Stuffed stockings, that's like Christmas Eve stuff. That's really sweet though, I just love that whole little scene. All right, anyway, so I'll just save those and we'll see what happens. I have a few more functionals from her. Some laundry stickers, payday stickers, fall girls that are similar to the winter girls. These say therapy. This is planning. So these are ones that I'm probably going to start using in the new year. And then I have these little carolers. I used them last week. I had a concert. I'm a music teacher, I think I said that. So I used one for this music concert. I used one for this church cantata concert that we had. And I'll pull one of them out for a concert that is on Tuesday as well. All right, so I just keep babbling and babbling and babbling, don't I? All right, let's do this. So this is the orange seasonal book that I had told myself I should use with this planner. And it does still match. So I've kind of got this, theirs is more of a pink than a light red, and this is much darker green and red, but then it's got the light blue that goes with these. So I could use these. My dog's making a funny noise over there. I also found these in the student book. These go really well. This is definitely a pink, but that's okay. A green and a light blue. It's a little more bold than the light blue I have, but these are really cute and they just scream Christmas. So I could use these. And then of course, always have the trusty colorful boxes. And then again, I also have the stickers I made. So lots of choices here. So why don't this I usually use a tiny sticker, like a really short sticker for. I guess you'd call it a quarter box maybe. But I know this is going to be a special occasion because it's kind of their Christmas party. So I'm going to use one of these cute boxes. This is my daughter. It's a club she's in called Young Life. So let's do this. I'm going to use this one so that I can write a lot more information about her Young Life meeting. And I'm going to offset it just a slight bit. I'm going to put that right there. So it'll be in a new place, it'll be a new time, it'll be, you know, more information than usual. This I now will not need to use until next year. I plan with Post-its so that I can take my reoccurring events and just keep moving them from week to week. I won't need this until January once we're back in school again. So I'm going to put it off to the side right now, and then once I get my next planner set up, because my 2020 planner is not even set up, I can grab that again. This, one of my family members needs to take a shot every night or every week. And then we also do shot night on the same night as trash night to make it easy to remember. So I just kind of lump them as one to me, shot and trash. So I'm going to take this little sticker. This is again the student book, right? The green student book. This cute little sticker. That's not the right color though. I'm going to use the dark blue just because I don't have any. It kind of goes, yeah, it goes really great with that banner. See, I get all babbly. Anyway, all right, so that's shot and trash, and that we will keep doing even when we're on break because that doesn't change with school. So I'll move that to next week. That is Monday, which that leaves me plenty of time for to-do lists. I could take these to-do lists out of the yellow student book. They're not bad. But I think what I'm going to do, those were the ones I thought I was going to use, but I think I'm going to take the ones out of the orange seasonal book. And I'm just going to do, let's do the pink color, or light red, whichever way I'm planning to call it. Remember, no, let's not do remember, let's do today, or to do, let's do today. And so I have, these are just my only events, you know, besides going to work, of course. So I'm going to add a to-do list. Let's see, I'm going to add it kind of here. The center of my page often becomes slightly neglected. Like the tops and the bottoms usually get filled and the center is where I leave them blank. So I'm going to just go ahead and just go for the center this time. And then I love a little checklist, so I will give myself, that washi's not staying down, a checklist. All right, that is Monday. Tuesday, the big thing we have Tuesday is the high school music concert, band, orchestra, and choir, everyone. My husband will direct it. He does the orchestra and the choir, and my daughter will be in it. She's in the orchestra, and that means I will be helping with it. So this is for all of us. So for Tuesday, I will put this concert sticker in. It is our biggest deal of the night, of the day. And so I make these stickers myself for concert day. I can put who it is, where it is, what time they report, and like what they have to wear. You know, I can just include a lot of information on those. So that is what that is for. Besides that, on Tuesday, I do have a meeting. I'm a team leader at school, a teacher team leader. So I'm gonna, does that look weird with the two light pinks so close together? I think it's all right. So I'm gonna put this here. The reason I'm putting a meeting that's after school so early is, you know, my planner is mostly for after school things, after work things. And so this is where it kind of begins. These are the exception because they're me getting dressed in the morning, but that will be, you know, sort of the first thing I have to look at this part of the planner for during the day. That is Tuesday. That filled up pretty quickly just because the concert sucks up our whole evening. We have to set it up, we have to do it, we have to tear it down. It's a lot. All right, that's the life of a music teacher, right? All right, Wednesday, my husband has a performance. My husband is performing in a semi-professional production, local production of Newsies. If you've never seen the musical Newsies, you should see it. It is fantastic. And so he's in that. And it's actually during the school day. So I'm going to put it early in the day. So that's like a performance they're doing for school kids. School kids will go on a field trip to go see it. They give them a discounted price and things like that. So that goes there for Wednesday morning. My daughter will still have dance practice, which is crazy to me that they will, but they will. So let's do, trying to decide what sticker I want to use. Let's go with this kind of light red. And then I make these little, I love the hexagons that Happy Planner does sometimes. So they inspired me to do little logos out of hexagons. And so I have this one, this little dance shoes, and then just this plain old quarter box. So I will put her dance practice here. And then I'll put the little logo, so I don't even have to write dance practice. Like, I can just see it from the logo. Then I can write the time and place there. This is another one that I won't need for a while, so I'm just going to put it off to the side until I get my next planner set up. Church choir practice will not exactly happen. We're actually going to have our choir party that night. This also will not happen next week because of Christmas, so I'll put it off to the side until I get my next planner. But since it's a party, it's kind of a bigger deal. I need to like bring stuff. It's at a different place. It's at our pastor's house, things like that. So I'm going to use a bigger sticker since I've got it. Oh, now I wish I had this up higher so I could not cover up that. I think I'm going to change that. This is a spatula that comes with the Cricut machine. I don't even have a Cricut anymore. I changed my mind and used my Silhouette. I like it much better than the Cricut. Actually, I think nowadays I wouldn't really care, but when I got my Silhouette, Cricuts were not hooking up to computers very well. And so I changed the Silhouette so that it would hook up to the computer. Now I think Cricuts do it too. So now I would probably love Cricut again, but now I'm hooked on my Silhouette, so I've got it. So I moved that up so I could fit that. I didn't want to cover this washi. I don't know why, but I didn't. Sometimes I do, but today I didn't feel like it. That doesn't give me much room for to-do list, but we won't have much time to do anything that day. So that's quite all right. Thursday is another school performance of Newsies. He will also perform in the evening, but on this sticker I've left myself enough room. I can write, you know, the morning performance time here and the evening performance here, so I can fit them both in, and that's not a big deal. And honestly, oddly enough, that's all we have on the calendar for that day. Crazy, I know, right? So I can add another to-do list, and I will have time to get things done on Tuesday. So the thought is, do I want to do light blue? There are no little checklists for the light blue. So if I do light blue, I either have to use a coordinating checklist or make my own checklist, which I can totally do that. That's fine. Like for instance, last week, of course I didn't do it on this page. I did it on the other page. Let me get one and I'll show you. It's like last week, I just took a stencil and I just stenciled in these little half circles to make my own to-do list. So I'm perfectly capable. So if I want to use the light blue, I can, and just make my own little checklists. Or I can bring in the dark green, which I think I might do because I like this little touch of dark green right here. So I think I'm going to do that. Do I want it to also say today? I might as well be consistent, right? So let's go here. See, this is what I do. I keep my middle empty. I don't know why I do that. I either go in the morning or the night, but I'm sorry, the top or the bottom, and I leave the middle empty, and it looks weird, but I'll fix that later, or I won't. And a little checklist for that. I have to say, I'm so excited. I have very few followers on YouTube, but of the followers I've had, I know of at least 3 people, well, 2 people who've bought Happy Planners and started using Happy Planners, and they say it's because of me. And then another friend who started making her own stickers, and she says it's because of me. So even though I have like this many followers, I love that I'm like helping people and inspiring people, and that just makes my heart happy. So I don't know why I just thought of that, but I did. That just came to mind. All right, Friday. I already got the dress up day. I don't know if my daughter is going to have a Young Life breakfast here. That's why I didn't even put the post-it. They usually have a breakfast, but since it's so close to the end of the school year, I don't know if they will or not. So I'm going to leave space there in case I need to add it. And then if I do, I can just use one of these small stickers and stick it in there. And I even have an extra logo here that I can use. I could put a little logo over here, couldn't I? I mean, I made it, so why not? I didn't do that, did I? It's got that in that. That's okay, it's kind of cute. What else do we have? My daughter has a party that night. It's Friendsmas for her. And I have a faculty Christmas party that night. And then my husband, of course, also has Newsies. So we've got a lot of things going on. So I think I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to put my daughter's first. I think she might be going to 2 different friends' houses, starting at one friend's and then switching and moving to another because she has several friends having Friendsmas. Have you heard of Friendsmas? So this will give me room to write. Even if she's doing 2 parties, I can squeeze that in. I don't think I'm going to end up using these gold stickers that I make every week. I used them a lot last week. Did you see last week's? I use these gold stickers like crazy. I don't think I'm going to use them this week. This is just little Christmas lights. That's all that is, like a lit up Christmas tree. Anyway, so that's my daughter. And then there's my husband and his Newsies performance. So I'll get that in there. And then there's my party, my staff party. I'm out of green stickers because I would love, well, I mean, I could use light blue. Why don't I do that? Or I could use this blue. What blue do I need? Do I need more of that turquoisey blue like that? Or more of this dusty blue? This was supposed to be dusty, but when you make your own stickers on the computer, it's hard to know how it's going to come out. I think I'm going to go with this one. I don't usually go to our staff parties. This year I think I will. I'm going to move these all down a little bit because I still might have to squeeze my daughter's breakfast in there, and then that just fills my day. And even if I need to get a to-do list on here, I wouldn't, even if I just have to do 1 or 2 things, I wouldn't have any space, and that bothers me. I want to have a little room to work. I can even pull this down here. I think I'll do that. So I also don't know what my son's gonna have going on. My son is actually supposed to be home this week from college. I told you about those snowstorms that are coming in though, so we have our fingers crossed and energy being sent and prayers going up that that doesn't delay his flight and that he can get in okay. So I do want to leave space for her breakfast and then possibly for anything my son ends up having going on. So this will be my faculty party, my husband's performance, my daughter's friends misses. I can still squeeze breakfast if she has it. I can still squeeze something for my son if he does it, or I can have to-do lists if I have time for him. So lots of space there. All right, Saturday. We have a violin lesson. Usually they're on Sunday, but her teacher is traveling to do her Christmas stuff on Sunday, so it's actually going to be on Saturday. This is also going to get moved because I don't know when her next violin lesson will be. Might not be till 2020. So I need to put a violin lesson on Saturday, and my husband's newsy performances. He has 2. This one is only 1 on Friday. That's nice. He only has 1, but he has 2 on Saturday. So what did I say? Violin lessons. I'm just going to put newsies at the bottom. Not for any huge reason, but I just am. And then my daughter's violin lesson. So I made a pinkish or light red, whatever one I'm calling it, logo. So I want to use a different color for the box. Why don't I use, don't know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Blue or green would look, either one would look good on this. Let's go with the blue. I think either one will work right here. I don't think it really matters. So we'll stick her violin lesson in there. Again, I have that logo, so I don't even have to write violin lesson. I can just write the time and place. And done with that. I'm pretty sure she does not have dance practice on this day, but I'm not positive about that. So I'm not going to write it in. I do take these stickers and I just fold the paper, you know, where there's not a sticker, and I stick it in a folder in the back of my planner, so as things come up, if I need to put a sticker I can, or I can also just write anything in with the pen. I don't have to have a sticker. Stickers just make it fun. They're not necessary. So if they do have dance practice on Sunday, I can add that in easily enough without having to come back to all those books and everything. It's easy peasy. Okay. So since I don't know about dance, I won't put that, but I do know that my husband has Newsies performances. So I shall put those. Might as well do like this. And then we'll have lots of room for to-dos and such there. I think I am going to squeeze some sort of to-do on Saturday. Kind of like this holiday gift ideas one. And that's got all the colors that I'm using. It's got the green and the light red and the, obviously the blue, and it doesn't fit. I could put it over here. Generally, this is like a running to-do list for me though. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I could cut this shorter. I can show you how to cut a sticker shorter even though it has a border, and that's not a big deal. So I could cut it shorter and just make this, you know, because we have to shop sometime. We haven't bought a single Christmas present. So I imagine we're going to do some shopping Saturday before the violin lesson. Might just be my son and daughter and I, but whatever. So I could cut it shorter so it actually goes on Saturday. Could put it here, and I could use something else for my running to-do list. See, it's not a big deal to change that, but I am a creature of habit, especially when it comes to my plans. Oh, goodness gracious. Maybe I can make this an insert, but that seems silly because here's the size of my inserts. I don't know. I really kind of want it on Saturday just because that is the day we will probably be shopping. So I am going to figure out where I want to cut this. I'm going to cut it. I think I'm just going to do it right here. This seems crazy. I should wait, but I'm going to do it right here. Okay, so I cut that. And now I can take this. I'm going to cut that top line off. And then I will put this sticker right underneath a line. So like right underneath that line. It makes me miss a bullet point, but I'm actually okay with that. I'm probably going to ignore the bullet points anyway. So now that looks like that's the size that sticker was supposed to be. And honestly, I could easily just add some bullet points in. See if I can find a color that works. So I could just add bullet points in, turn these into little circles, and can totally make this work. And then these are kind of random. And of course I can't find my green pen. Do I have a green pen and a different kind of pen? I have this one. I don't know if this will show up. Need to do a little test. It's not the same kind of pen, but it works. See, so now it doesn't matter that I have those weird bullet points. And I don't even mind that the colors are completely random and not matching. That doesn't bother me a bit. Okay, so now we can go Christmas shopping on Saturday, and that's on Saturday, and I can still do my running to-do list on the sidebar. Sunday, I've already got that. Okay, that's done. Okay, cool. Now, is there anything decorative I want to do? Because, you know, these books do come with fun stickers too, right? So, baked cookies, I know we're going to end up doing that this week. And it is the right color, although the brown little cookie thing is weird. I do think I want to, oh, but I don't know what day we're going to do it, so I'm not going to put it. This is really truly planning. This is not just playing for me, and so I don't want to put it. But this is cute, and I am going to put it, because see, this doesn't mess up plans. This is just sweet. I might put it there. Let's see if there's something else. Snap a selfie with Santa. Happy New Year. Nope, not ready for that. Check out the holiday lights. Ugly sweater party. That's funny, because I think one of these is ugly sweater. I think this day's ugly sweater for the middle school, and this one's ugly sweater for the elementary. So I could just cut that out and stick it there. That's kind of funny. But I don't think I'm going to. Don't need these. Is that just one page? Okay, I think that's the end of that. Let's see if there's anything decorative here that I can use. Ooh, baby, it's cold outside. We do have that snowstorm coming in. Let's see if I can squeeze that on here. I don't usually use a lot of decorative stickers, but last week was, and you can look on my Instagram and see my after the pen for last week. It was one of the most full weeks I've ever lived, especially in my planner. I mean, it was crazy. And so I kind of wanted this week to, I don't know, I just wanted to have some space for some fun. Does it matter that I cover things? Covers that a little. I'll still have space for that. Does the color work? It goes with this. I don't have it stuck down hard, so if I don't like it, I can still pull it up. I'm not sure about it. It's just a little big. You know what I might do? I do love these little, oh, come on now. Okay, I said I didn't have it stuck down hard, but it's stuck down hard on its own. Oh my goodness gracious. I love, oh no. It's tearing this Today sticker now. See, I should just be more decisive and not ruin things. Ah! How horrible does that look? I don't think it's too bad. Okay, the whole reason I did that, believe it or not, was I think I'm gonna cut these little like wind pieces off to make it fit in there a little bit better. I like the wind pieces. I think they're really well drawn and they're really pretty. And now I just got something else on this sticker. This was just a mistake all around. I messed this up big time. I like these little wind stickers. I feel bad cutting them off. It's just the sticker's too big for what I want. I am first and foremost a functional planner. I don't love that. What if I did this now and I can place it where I want it and not where the designers put it? There's schmutz under there. I'm regretting this big time. Big time. Goodness gracious. See, what happened is there's like goop under this spatula, and that got onto the clear sticker. And so now the clear sticker is schmutzy. I'm regretting that big time. I just screwed everything up. You know what? I didn't screw everything up. It's just a planner. It is not the end of the world. It is okay. I'm just going to keep by telling myself that. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay. It is okay, right? Can you see that? I can see it, and that's what matters because it's my planner, right? I do think I ruined that sticker. Yeah, I can't use that. I'm just going to fold it up. It's gone. It's dead. I ruined it. This I don't like anymore either because it's pulling up, so I'm going to switch that. Was it not this book? Maybe it was this book. It was this book. So I'm going to take this off entirely because I ruined this. And it looks pretty poopy now. Apparently I need to clean my spatula off. So I'm going to get rid of the Today one because it just kind of tore up and crinkled and it doesn't look good. And remember that Remember one that I wasn't going to use? Looks like I'm using it. I'll put that there. Okay. This just got crazy, out of hand, silly. Silly, silly, silliness. All right. I now have room for to-dos on Sunday as well. And I know I'll need those. But I didn't do that out of this book, did I? See, I'm forgetting. That was this book. Does it matter? I don't know. I want the green though, I think. I used green, I used pink, but there's a lot of blue on this side. Maybe I use the pink again. I could use to buy. If I have anything to do on Sunday, it will probably be buying more stuff because like I said, we have not purchased any Christmas gifts yet. Zero zilch. Zip. So now I've got gift ideas on Saturday and to buy on Sunday, which should give me plenty of space and time to consider Christmas shopping. All right, I am going to just call this part done. The only thing I have left now is my work to-do list. I do that as an insert. I have a little title page, title sticker. Normally, I also have a sticker that's a check off of the things that I have to do every week, but because it's the last week before break, that didn't go on straight. It's the last week before break, and we will have a teacher day before break. Goodness gracious. This is not my day for peeling up stickers. I'm not making that checklist is all I'm saying. So I made an extra Newsy sticker I don't need. I have a few extra stickers that I'm not sure if I need or not. I have an extra few quarter boxes. I've got these if I want to pull them, even though I don't think I will. So this will get folded where there's not a sticker and put in the back. This will be an insert. That's my spread. I'm pretty much calling this done. Oh, I have to add one thing. You know what I have to add? No, I don't. I'm going to be done. I'm done. All right. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great last week before Christmas really gets here. Yeah, I hope you have a good time, and if you live in the Midwest, I hope you're safe from the snowstorms that are coming. Have a great weekend and happy planning.